Hey, all you cats and kittens, Adam Ray here. Thanks for coming back to the About Last Night podcast. If you love the pod, subscribe, comment below what you love about it, and tell your friends, tell your families, tell your lovers, tell your exes, tell your enemies, and give us a shout-out on iTunes. Rate it, 5-star review. Tweet at me, ALN Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, Adam Ray Comedy on Instagram and Twitter. Tour dates are a little slow right now. Shooting Season 3 of Young Rock in Memphis. Going great. Premieres November 4th on NBC. So check that out. Going great. A lot of Vince McMahon in the season, so I'm fired up. But tour dates are slim pickings right now through the end of the year. We got Snoqualmie Casino, December 11th in Seattle, Washington. Come out and see me there. December 22nd and 23rd, Helium in Portland. And then Vegas, Laugh Factory, Tropicana for New Year's. And then 2023, we'll fill it all back up and come out to your cities. Got a lot in the works. AdamRayComedy.com for all those tour dates. Solo episode today. Trying to do more of these. I dig it. You guys seem to dig them, so we're going to kind of keep that train moving. But we got some special ones coming up. Carissa Thompson from the NFL and Extra. Rick Glassman coming back. My boy Adam Devine coming back. So stay subscribed. Stay tuned in. Enjoy the episode. Share it. Like. Subscribe. And I think that's it. So let's get into today's episode. There's a lot to cover. From the Queen to Adam Levine. Oh, fuck. I needed a third thing that rhymed. Cookies and cream? Let's start the episode.
Hey, it's Herbert. And you're listening to the About Last Night podcast, you slippery little son of a bitch. About last night.
Cause she will be loved, and she will not like that I'm gonna name our kid after an influencer with big boobies that I text and DM unfaithfully. Wait, wasn't that a Queen song? Faithfully, bang, 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 ba-da-da. But I guess for Adam Levine, it should be unfaithfully, bang, bang, bang. Welcome back to the About Last Night podcast. Ooh, we got a spicy episode today. Spicy. Grab your Doritos, your Tostitos, your Hornitos, and all your Eatos. Grab your friend who's got some Tito's soda, and get ready to dip deep into today's episode because we're hitting it from all angles, baby. Classic Levine style. Levine. Do you think that's what they DM'd about? Or do you think they DM'd about... I read one thing he said to a yoga teacher. He's like, I want to fucking be naked with you all day. Buck naked all day. And she was like, cool. Never a good sign if you're trying to instigate any sort of... even if you're a single dude at a bar and you're trying to get a gal's number or initiate some sort of forward progress. You got to read the room. And you can't be throwing Hail Marys on first down. And Levine was doing that. Run a couple plays, baby. And by that I mean, don't DM girls that aren't your wife. What if he comes out with an album that's all songs about, like, it's just different tracks, different ways to apologize, or just, there's a way to capitalize, Robert Downey Jr., famously did so many drugs. So obviously, I was fucked up on coke, mescaline, meth, ibuprofen, Tylenol. I would snort Plan B gummies. I was doing everything around the sun and through the sun, and I was getting so fucked up. And then Hollywood was like, "Get the fuck out of here. We're done with you." And then all of a sudden, I was back, baby. I was back. I was doing Iron Man. I was doing Heart and Souls. I was doing Chaplin. I fucking won an Academy Award for that, or I got nominated. I don't know. Google it, bitch. But Hollywood loves a comeback, and we love a forgiveness story. Look at Susan Boyle from American Idol. She walked onto the Idol stage and someone was like, "What are you going to sing for us? You look like a sheep." And she was like, and then she sang Les Miserables and blew the fucking cum out of everyone's dick. Those aren't my words. That's what Levine said to one of the influencers. He's like, wow. I do love the trend that's going around of everyone taking the text thread and then photoshopping a photo of themselves. I did that. Let's cut to a shot of that right here. There's a picture of me holding hands prom style with former Seattle Supersonics star Kendall Gill. My mom brought me to a Sonics game. We had a 6-game package, I think for like $40. And we would sit up in the nosebleeds, but we went down pregame because, like, Mom, I want to get as close to the court as possible. Kendall Gill was there in the shoot-around. He sees a fat kid that looks like a fucking lesbian bowling coach. I'm wearing a Venice hoodie over 2 shirts, I think. I don't know if I was trying to, like, drop weight for a wrestling tournament. I didn't wrestle. I looked like I did. I looked like I coached it. Kendall Gill was cool enough to come over, and then my mom was like, smile. My mom has always been overly active with, like, smile bigger, do a funny face, do a cool, act like your dad just came back. Or, she tries to set the photo up emotionally, right? She wants a variety of poses in classic mom fashion. She definitely didn't say, hold hands like you're fucking my son, which is what Kendall Gill did, prom style. So I put that into the Adam Levine text thread. But there's been a lot of good ones out there. Man, crazy. Crazy that he's wanted to name his kid after her. Sumner's not a bad name. It definitely sounds very like Hardy Boys, Tom Sawyer, like Sumner, like Tom Sawyer. Me and my best friend Sumner went down. We painted the fence, and then we collected our 25 cents, and we went down to the corner store and got ourselves a popsicle and a couple of peanuts. They sold 2 peanuts in the bag, and me and Sumner and Billy Bob and Danny Boy and Cutie Toot and Fart Queef, we all went down to the corner store, and then we went out to the sandlot and we played baseball. Me and Sumner and Tutti Fruit and Jibba and Jamma Jam and Denny Bo. And I went to elementary school with a kid, speaking of fucked up names, named Danny Hemachandra. That's a mouthful. Danny Hemachandra. Sounds like something you pay a midget to do to you in Vegas. Give me the Hemachandra. Oof. You sure? You're not traveling tomorrow, are you? Yeah, Danny Hemachandra. Where is he? I want to do, how VH1 does the Where Are They Now? I want to do a Where Are They Now for kids I went to elementary school, middle school, and high school with. I'm going to just throw out some names here, and you tell me if you know where they are. Comment below if you know where they are. Here we go. I'm going to start off strong. Audrey Klitgard. Boom! Where is she? Where is she? Her last name was Klitgard. Didn't know what a clit was. Knew that was still fucked up. Klitgard, baby. I'm going to throw another one for you. Bech Ho. Vietnamese. Bech Ho. Yeah, do we jokingly pronounce it bitch ho? Yeah, because we were fucking assholes. She was cool as shit, though. We'd be like, your mama's a hoe, your daddy's a hoe. She's like, yep, you ain't wrong. Who else? Let's do the deep dive. One of my first elementary school bullies, Dustin Brody. Where you at, brother? You pushed me down into a mud pile during recess when it was raining, and I had to get emergency clothes. Do you remember emergency clothes? Did you have those? There's emergency clothes and there's emergency lunch. Emergency lunch was definitely a poor kid thing. Rick Glassman. Rick Glassman, I go, hey, do you want to do the pod today at noon? It was last minute. It was 10 a.m. He texted me back at 12:12. We're recording this right now. It's past noon. No, I can't. I got a lot of work before Rosh Hashanah dinner. What are you doing for Rosh Hashanah? Love you to death, Rick. Here's my thing. It's past noon. You don't need to tell me you can't do it. You're not fucking here. And you didn't text back, and that's fine. So don't even text. Or text back earlier. I had a buddy once, a comedian. He was on the road, and he texted me back on like Wednesday. I texted him the previous Thursday. And he goes, sorry, man, I was in Portland doing shows. What? Oh, you didn't have your phone on you? In Portland? You didn't have internet? In Portland? You have your phone on you all the fucking time. A, because you're addicted to it more than most, and you're a comedian, and you're a person, and you're a human being, and bullshit. You didn't see the text. You just didn't get back. Don't text that. Just fucking get back. I had a weed dealer once. It's cool to say that sentence, by the way. I had a weed dealer. He was a shady guy. He would always just be like, I don't got any weed, but I got 6 grams of shake, which is just like protein powder. You just give me a bag of fucking. It's almost like at the end, like if you get like you have a bag of what were they? Teddy Grahams. Remember? Oh, Teddy Grahams. And he would give me a bag of shake, but it was just all grinded up like this, the like weed powder. Almost like, you get Teddy Grahams and the box, there's a bunch of the cinnamon dust, like Tum dust, like the dust from Tums or cookies, like just all the shake. Just give me a bag of that and be like, you want that? And I was like, yeah, man, I don't know where else to get weed. It's not fucking legal yet. It's 2006. But I remember he texted me once. I wish I could remember his name. I texted him like on a Tuesday and I go, hey man, can I swing by and get something tonight? 2 weeks later, he goes, sure. Classic. Hey man, you can't be surprised when a pothead gets back to you a little bit late. Delayed response, table for one. Josh Wolf and I, ALN legend guest, went to a all weed shop here in LA once. It opened and closed in like 2 months. It was called Lowell's from the Lowell Weed Company, and they went to open a restaurant to try to get LA going in the direction of Amsterdam. These were going to pop up everywhere. It was going to be awesome. You walk in, there was a bar. You could order snacks. I don't know if they had cocktails. They had people walking around with blunts and joints, like almost like hors d'oeuvres, like deviled egg, blunt. And then you could sit down at the bar and get a Sprite, a Coke, a chocolate milk. And then you look at the snack menu. And then they take you outside of the patio to sit. And it's a big open patio. And everyone's smoking and hanging out and eating edibles and smoking. You can order brownies. You can order a root beer float like I did. It took me 90 minutes to get my root beer float. That's the end of the story. Let's rewind now, 6th Sense style. We sit down. We're loud, by the way. It's me, Josh Wolf, Amir K, Sandy Danto, Avery Pearson. We're giggling our fucking asses off. We're like a bachelorette party at a funeral. Everyone else is sitting around going, man, fucking. So I was thinking about buying some new. I got some new shorts. I was gonna get some new shorts. Everyone's just chill and stony baloney, and we're fucking giggling. We got the giggle fits. It's Giggle Monster City, and we're all the mayor. And she comes over, and it was that loose and cohesive to where our server was like, so what are you guys thinking yet? We're like, chicken fingers, chips and salsa, bring it all. And she's like, what are you guys smoking? We're like, it's really good. You want some? She takes a hit. I order a root beer float. 90 minutes later, I go, I hate to be a dick. Is that root beer float still in the works? And she goes, oh my fucking God. We're like, we all start laughing. We're like, don't worry about it. Then she brings back the root beer float that had been sitting there for an hour and a half. So not only does she forget, she brings me the melted, sitting for 90 minutes root beer float. She sets it down. I just start fucking laughing. And then she looks down. She's like, what? And everyone's laughing. And I hold it up. And I was like, is it too much to ask to get a fresh one? She goes back. She gets a fresh one. Hilarious. You can't be surprised when stoners get back late. That's what they do. Stoners have stories with no endings, and they get back to you late. That's what they do. But they're harmless. Show me a pothead that's ever gotten into a really big fight at a bar or, I guess, video game fights. I've seen stoners get in stoners will throw an Xbox controller through a window or at a kid or both. Through a window, hit a kid, knock the kid out. Then you got to move. Rick Glassman, getting back a little too late. What are you doing for Rosh Hashanah? I don't know, man. Not texting you back. Check out Rick's podcast. Take your shoes off. I'll be going back on it soon. So what the fuck was I talking about? That's what happens. Tangent City. We're here. We're there. Adam Levine. Emergency close. Sam for the win. Dustin Brody pushes me down. I fall in the mud. Emergency clothes. All they have is like a purple turtleneck and black sweatpants. I look like I'm doing stage crew for Cats. And I put it on and I walk back into class. That day I'd been wearing like my favorite Supersonics t-shirt and my Michael Jordan Nike shorts. And socks that were too high. And shoes that barely fit. And a Dumb and Dumber Lloyd Christmas bowl haircut. And I walk out the door to recess looking like a fucking classic 1994 kid. I walk back in like I have an art show going on in the gymnasium at 2 p.m. Purple turtleneck and black sweatpants. What the fuck? Turtleneck is a form-fitting shirt. I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid at heart, but then I was physically a big kid. These clothes did not fit. Emergency clothes is not like walking into the Gap. You don't get a dressing room. They don't have the nurse isn't like, what size are you? You know what I think? It's fall. I think let's get some autumn colors and, I'll send you back in a nice, maroon vest. No, this bitch gave me purple turtleneck. It didn't fit. So my fucking fat titties are just there's too much of me and not enough shirt to cover it. And the pants were, I think, too big, or I think it was all too tight. But it was either that or go back into class covered in mud. Mud butt and just mud legs and mud face. You know, I should have, in hindsight, I should have fucking walked in covered in mud. But I think it was just like the move. It was like assumed that if you're doused and you can't go back like that. I don't think the school had a rule. There was no, you can't go into class looking like, you can't be unpresentable. Well, I was anyway. Joke's on you, Lake Forest Park. Even Mrs. Greenland, my teacher, I remember she looked at me and she was like, and everybody just giggled. I remember just walking in that purple turtleneck and hearing everybody just be like, Joe Warren, there's another name for a deep dive. She had fangs. She farted on some crackers, gave them to me. I ate them. I didn't know they were fart crackers. I was, again, hungry, silent reading. Are you going to finish your crackers? No, I haven't even started. Do you want the whole bag? Yes, I say. I take the crackers. She starts laughing. I say, what's so funny? She says, my brother farted on those crackers. I kept eating them. Joel Helgevold, there's another name. Greg Seidlinger. I went to school with a Greg Seidlinger. Didn't go to school with Brett Favre. That shady motherfucker. Sending dick pics, and now he's trying to scam. Fucking, what did he do? He scammed. Watch, you type in Brett Favre. It's no longer like played with a bloody leg and won Super Bowls. And John Madden loved Brett Favre, R.I.P. But now you type in Brett Favre. Reportedly, Brett Favre was, he kept pushing for Mississippi welfare funds after legality. What did he do? Now he denies. He denies it. Okay. Brett Favre. He tried to get welfare funds, $5 million to build a new volleyball stadium at the University of Mississippi where his daughter plays. You shady fuck. That's so shady, dude. But there's a guy who sent dick pics to a staff member and said, "Come on, it's Favre." I heard he had a weird dick too. I don't know who I heard that from, but I mean, that should just be rule number one. You got to know your dick. If you got a weird dick, don't be putting it out there for the world to see. And at this day and age, you send a dick pic, it's going to show up somewhere, especially if you're famous. Fuck, dude. I mean, I feel like I got like a decent amount of notoriety in certain pockets, right? You never know. There's definitely, I'm still doing shows all the time where people are like, I had no idea who you were. And it's always, I always take it personally. So then I just fire back with like, cool, I didn't know who you were either. Let's move on from this moment and get to either the compliment or the insult that's coming. But to be so known is cool. That means you're doing things right or wrong. If you're Favre, you don't want to be known for scamming schools or dick pics. That's what he's known for now. Wow, you play your whole career and then you do that. The internet, baby. It's ruthless. It's got no expiration date. Man. I don't know. Do you want to be Favre? If you could go back and do it all, do you want to be Favre? Oh, my mom's calling. Let's put her on. Hey, Mom.
Hello. Oh.
No, you're good.
You're busy.
No, I'm doing a podcast. What's up?
Oh, my God. Well, Brookie and I are going to the Northwest International Fashion Show, and here I am.
You look gorgeous. What else is new? Nice.
And here's Jackson.
What up, Jackson?
And Brookie just looks like $1 million, and we're going to the fashion show, and we're going to sit on the front row. We have VIP tickets.
Oh, my God.
This is part of her birthday present.
You're Grandma of the Year, Mom.
Yeah, we're going. So I'm sorry I missed your FaceTime call, but I had to run over.
That's okay.
And didn't have shoes, so I brought a whole bunch of shoes, and she found a pair of mine that fit perfectly.
It's all good. I'll call you. Call me after and tell me all about it. Jackson, what's up?
Hi. He made the most amazing tackle at the football game.
Oh yeah, what'd you?
They got to put him in. Boy, he just grabbed around this guy.
Mom,
and just threw him to
let
the
me hear.
ground.
Jackson, what'd you say when you tackled him?
I said nothing.
Do you talk trash?
No.
No, he probably just said, right?
Jackson, pretend I'm a guy you're tackling and talk smack to me.
He doesn't talk trash.
You gotta talk smack, Jackson. You gotta set the tone out there.
He's only 8 years old.
Well,
I'm gonna get called on the ref.
you're gonna get the ref's gonna throw a flag on you.
Code from the ref.
Oh, you gotta be like, your farts smell gross, dude.
You're bald though.
What?
Your forehead's too bald.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, I love you guys. I gotta go. Call me later, Mom. All right, have fun. Okay, bye, Mom. Puddin' just being a fucking legend. That's my mom. That's a woman who pushed me out, let me breastfeed until from birth up until a couple weeks ago. There's a study, by the way, that says if you don't get breastfed, that you will suffer from anxiety. I think you're more of an introvert. You're less social. Isn't that crazy? Boobs truly have healing powers. I was just talking to my sister-in-law. She just had a new baby, and she said the baby's breath is amazing. And I go, is it better than the baby head smell? And she goes, it's better. I go, wow, they got to bottle that up. I mean, that's fucking, I guess that's gross. But, devil's advocate, Gwyneth Paltrow was like, how about a pussy candle? So you can't have baby breaths candles or colognes? Not colognes, that's weird. But, by the way, I can feel some of you judging my Gwyneth Paltrow impression. Never said I did one. Let's leave it at that. I would have liked to have been around that dinner table, though, when Paltrow was just like, so I'm thinking of expanding the business. And the kid's like, oh, what, Mom? Like posters or like picture frames? No. So I always said I want people are always, fans are always messaging me, what does your vagina smell like? And I think it's time to show them. And the kids are like, what? I think it's time to show them, Apple. I'm going to take my vagina and into a candle and sell it to the world. What, Mom? Hey guys, Adam Ray here for the About Last Night podcast, and I'm sitting down because I got some big news. Usually I'm standing up to do comedy, but I'm sitting down now because I got the deal of a lifetime. First of all, sitting is bad for you. We all know that, whether we're sitting on planes or sitting on a beanbag chair watching porn in front of our kids. There's just too much damage you do on the body. Thankfully, Axion has come up with a chair that allows your pelvis to move the way it does while you walk. So all 33 vertebrae align into perfect posture. The result? Better breathing, better blood flow, and relief from the pain. It's crazy what you can do when you set your body to do it. Now, these guys are homies of mine. My buddy Dennis worked with the Clippers as their doctor for 27 years. He runs a wellness center called Peak Wellness. He's a fucking gangster and has saved me from surgery numerous times. I actually met Justin Bieber at his place. And I was in my boxers getting cupping done, and Bieber and I locked eyes, and I was like, this is how we were supposed to meet. And Bieber smiled, and I never saw him again. But this chair is a game changer. It's changed the way I live. It's changed the way I breathe, the way I sit. And you guys right now can get that chair for 25% off using the promo code ALN25 at all33.com. Go to all33.com and use promo code ALN25 for 25% off this chair. It's incredible. You got to get it. It's the only chair out there to get. We will be getting them for the studio, but don't take my word for it. Check out this video.
At All33, we've always pushed to reimagine the way we work. That's why we designed our revolutionary sit-in-motion technology to help people perform and feel their best. Then all of a sudden, the whole world was free to rethink how we work, and especially where we work. And as Americans came home, so did we. We approached the design of our chairs with a person and planet-first mindset. That's why we chose to build them here in the United States. Manufacturing in the US means we're able to have eyes on every step of the process. From material sourcing to part production to testing, even shipping. And we're able to recycle materials, use less energy, and reduce our carbon footprint. We've built the healthiest chairs you will ever sit in to keep you and the world moving, because movement makes things happen.
Can you imagine? That's like, you do that though when your kids are old enough to be able to handle the onslaught of online bullying. You don't want, it's like when, if your mom's a porn star or big on OnlyFans and you're like 6, get ready. Get fucking ready. 10 years from now, yikes. Your buddies are whacking it to your mom. No thanks. Big shout out to my mom for never doing that. Can you imagine if like right now, some random fan just DM me a link like, look at your mom taking 9 dicks, dude. I just found her on fucking Pornhub, dude. Wow, she's in, look, stepmom fucks stepson and whole football team on bus and then goes to game and fucks the whole stadium. Wow, dude. By the way, that's an aggressive porn. Stepmom fucks stepson and stepson's football team, then goes to game and fucks whole stadium. Yeah, that woman's not alive if that happens. Then stepson fucks stepdad's new girlfriend at stepmom's funeral. Because, yeah, that's too much. You can take too much, right? Somebody asked Brett Favre. We'll add in a little put-um-tsh. Yeah, but there was a couple that just got caught having sex at a baseball game. I think it was in Oakland, up in the stands. I don't know if I have respect for that or, I don't know. Again, not surprised. At this point in the world, anytime something like that happens, you just go, yeah, duh. Oh, really? There's going to be a horny couple somewhere that just can't fucking hold back? People fucking dressing rooms and subways and the fact that you have the balls to do it in the plane is risky. Mile High Club. Somebody told me once they were a flight attendant that they told me that her friend banged a pilot mid-flight. I was like, hey, don't tell me that. I fly a lot, and now I'm nervous every time the door shut or you guys close the curtain and say, hey, don't look up here. There's a pilot trying to steer, but he can't 'cause he's getting his dick sucked by someone who works on the plane as well. Moments ago, they brought you a Sprite. Yeah, flying a lot. Shooting Young Rock in Memphis, going back and forth from LA to Memphis for the next 3 to 4 months. That's exciting. Memphis, by the way, cool city. Went to BB King's. Cool music. Great staff. They played some Whitney Houston. Oof. Whitney Houston. Request it when you see a full band anywhere. Wedding, karaoke, bris, bukkake. Request Whitney. And this gal was crushing it. Oh, when I dance with somebody, I'm going to be the heat with somebody. I mean, just top to bottom. Strong finish, strong start. Memphis, though, has the BBQ on lockdown. The hotel we're staying at has a duck show. That's cool. Some of you are like, ooh, couldn't afford the donkey show, huh? It's not like that. These ducks come out. They parade in a fountain. It's a whole thing. Everyone in the hotel comes to watch. But Young Rock, we're back. Vince McMahon, big part of season 3. This is an exciting season, by the way. It's starting to get into the 90s, and Dwayne is getting his mojo and becoming The Rock. And we're introducing some cool-ass fucking characters, man. And some really cool conversations and storylines and moments that Dwayne himself has told me really happened, which makes it even cooler to be like, wow, I'm fucking he's reliving it through watching us tell his story, which is very cool. So that premieres November 4th. Make sure to see that. Also, they just dropped the trailer for Welcome to Chippendales, the Hulu show that I'm in from the creator of Pam and Tommy. That comes out November 22nd on Hulu. Go set your DVRs for that. Do we still set DVRs? I don't think we do. Phased out, man. Making way for the new. OnlyFans. Is it going anywhere? I just read a story. A weatherman got fired. Posted on my Instagram because a weatherman got fired for having a side business where he was a webcam dude. First of all, I only think of webcam girls. I don't think of webcam dudes. Probably because that's not what I'm into. But to each his own, to each her own. Never would guess if I saw a webcam dude to be like, I wonder if that guy has a Doppler radar. Or I wonder if that guy could tell me what the precipitation percentages are Tuesday through Friday. But this guy did, and he got fired. Who caught him? Who knows? I want to know. Don't care. But weatherman webcam. Damn, dude. What came first, the chicken or the egg? The thunderstorm or the thundercock? Either way, this guy was trying to have his cake and eat it too. As well you should. There's cops who are making millions on OnlyFans. There's a cop, she's like 30 years in the force in the Midwest somewhere. Got fired because they're fucking... And a nurse, these nurses, these attractive nurses and cops that are crushing it. They're like, I fucking am making 10 times more than I ever have with the force, doing way less work, putting my kids through college from showing a little side boob and a little clit lip. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're putting out there, but they're making money and they're supporting their families and they're not hurting anybody. But these perverted employees find the subjects and they're like, they report them, and that's just stupid, man. That's stupid. Let people live. It's not hurting you. You're jealous is what you're doing. If you tattle, first of all, as an adult, and you're tattling on someone's OnlyFans adventure, oh, man. It sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. God, imagine just having so much downtime that you complain about that shit. There's a black little mermaid now. Get the fuck out of here. There's a black little mermaid. There's people out there fired up about that. I saw Mark Normand do some great jokes about that on Instagram. Mark Normand's just so quick and so funny. And I love that he posts all these clips where people yell out stuff and then he just is doing topical jokes on it. It's brilliant. It's great exercise, and it's just a great way to showcase your skill set for that moment. But he said, like, what are you worried about? You know, scuba diving, Black Mermaid's going to steal your wallet? So dumb. So funny. Jokes. They're all jokes, which is what Mark says. Comedy. Comedy, folks. The Queen died. The Queen died. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, that's not the Queen music, is it? What's the Queen music? No. What is it? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's Jurassic Park. What do they play when the Queen comes out, or the Queen dies, or what's the Queen anthem? Do we know? Killer Queen, my son, but do they just play Bohemian Rhapsody at her funeral? Big deal that the Queen died? Did we care? There's a lot going on, man. I feel like if you died 20 years ago, people have a lot more time to go, oh, fuck, man. What? God. That sucks. But now there's just so much stuff. There's so many sites and outlets and avenues for consumption that if you die, you're a fart in the wind. Not a candle in the wind like Elton sang about. Fart in the Wind would have been a better song. Elton sings that at the Queen's funeral. And it seems to me you lived your life like a fart in the wind. Silent but deadly when the rain came in. That's funny. If you're not laughing right now, Turn off the podcast. Unsubscribe. Oh, man. Elton's doing his farewell tour. Oh, my God. I'd pay, I don't know what I'd pay. I'd probably empty my bank account to see Elton John sing Fart in the Wind. Elton, if you're listening. Elton, if you're listening. Fart in the Wind. Close with it. I don't know why I took my glasses off. But the Queen, I don't know. She died, and here's what I did. Ready? Say, Sam, tell me the Queen died.
Adam, the Queen's died.
What's that?
The Queen has died.
What, she was like 120? Oh, I wanted to show you. My buddy sent me this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, and that's not, there's no disrespect there. It's just, I don't know. It's almost like when you hear about, like Jared from Subway. If something happened to that guy, I think, is he in jail, by the way? Let's look that up. Where is Jared from Subway? Oh, big time. Jared from Subway, we should have known, dude. When he held up his pants and he was like, I lost 245 pounds from eating 6-inch turkey subs. Fresh, not too old, good at keeping secrets, turkey subs. You're like, whoop, what was that last part? Nothing. He was out there inspiring on the campaign trail, though. He was doing Good Morning America, Regis and Kathy Lee, Kimmel, Leno, Letterman. Just, I used to not be able to see my dick. Now I can almost suck it. Or, I don't know what he said, but he got people fired up to make a change in their life. Imagine being the guy that got inspired from Jared and lost weight, and you're at a barbecue and someone's like, Doug, tell him how you lost the weight. And he's like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. Look at him, dude. He lost 300 pounds. Yeah, Doug, how'd you do it? Nah, it's all right, Tom. It's your birthday, man. It's your barbecue. I want to know, dude, because I need to lose some lbs myself, man. So how'd you do it? Discipline, hard work. Remember the guy who had all the kid porn? What? Yeah, well, before that, he was just a sandwich guy, and he inspired me. But now I don't like to tell the story. He pleaded guilty to child sex tourism. What does that mean? And child pornography charges the same year. Oof, multiple counts. Look at him, dude. He just looks like a guy. The face matches the crime. I said it before. I'll say it again. Carol Baskin. Hey, all you cats and kittens. Hey, psycho, you fed your husband to a tiger. And not Tony, because he would have. That's the cool tiger. Tony the tiger. Let's rank the cool tigers. Ready? Chester Cheetah. Oh, he's a cheetah. Let's rank the coolest cats. Tony the tiger. Here we go. Mary Fuck Kill. Chester Cheeto. Tony the tiger. Carol Baskin. We'll be right back. We'll keep it right here. Jared Fogle was sentenced to 15 years, 8 months in federal prison. He's currently incarcerated at the Federal Correctional Institution in Inglewood. Wow, look at all these. Jared's Fogle, also Fogle, dude, speaks from prison on January 6, 2022. Wow. January 6th, had a lot going on that day. The fucking insurrection, and Fogle decided to speak up. By the way, Fogle, you chose the wrong day to make a statement. By the way, and he says, I royally screwed up. Yeah, that's an understatement, dude. I royally screwed up. I mean, you wait all that time, and you pick the day of the January 6th insurrection. The timing was so bad. Can you imagine he's playing for months? All right, so guys, I'm going to release a statement. What are you going to say, Jared? I'm going to say that I royally screwed up. That was a big swing and a miss on my part. Oopsies. I shouldn't have looked at all that kid porn. Oopsies. You fucking... And then they're like, cool, when are you going to do it? January 6th, right after January 5th. Let's start the new year. Oopsies. And then Trump's like, everyone break into the Capitol and take Nancy Pelosi's butt plugs. Man, Jared Fogle just swing and a miss, dude. January 6th, had it all laid out. And then fucking here come, get him, kill Mike Pence. Fogle's like, but what about me? Ooh, I royally screwed up. Easy, Cookie Monster. Wow. I was selfish and entitled. Yeah, dude. Dude. Fogle, who prosecutors said had some 400 child porn videos in his possession. Hey, man, 400 seems like too much of that. Oh, and he was pleaded guilty to a child pornography charge and paying for sex with an underage girl after traveling from Indiana to New York City. Hey, open with that at the top of the article. Having sex with an underage girl is way worse than I think just having 400 well, actually, I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, it is. Doing it and having the video. You're a pervert and a creep and should be locked up if you are into that. Because we can't have you just walking around. I don't want to be in line at a fucking coffee shop and knowing some guy right in front of me has 400 kid butthole videos. I don't want to be at that coffee shop. I don't want to go there. It's like when Jack in the Box came out and they were like, we have E. coli in a lot of our burgers. Cool. I'm not going to Jack in the Box anymore. As soon as one kid fucking died, it's like you go to a strip club and you get herpes, you don't go back. And some people were like, well, you can just go get a hug. You don't have to get a lap dance. What? So Fogle locked up, as he should be, man. As he should be. Brett Favre, not locked up. Should be. Put Fogle and Favre in the same cell. I'd watch that reality show. Fogle and Favre. It's the new Bonnie and Clyde. Or Benny and Clyde. No, Benny and June. What's eating Gilbert Grape? Leo, man. He's just trying to live his life. He's just trying to date nobody under the age of 20. What is it? 25. Nobody over 25. So nobody under 20. Nobody over 25 he wants to date. Yeah, I don't know. Look, at least I'm sure Leo's like, I ain't doing anything wrong, so blast me all you want. It's legal, it's consensual. New girlfriend's 27 with a kid, though. New girlfriend's 27 with a kid. Leo, well, that's Leo also. That's a smart move. Yeah. You're getting all this bad press. He's like, oh yeah? I'm about to be a stepdad. I'm about to show this kid Titanic and reenact the scene with him. Well, that's weird. Don't do that, actually. Leo is a stepdad. Now that's a reality show I'd watch. Can you imagine just one of these big, like seeing the Johnny Depp trial was awesome because it was like getting to see someone of that magnitude in a reality type situation where you're like, wow, this is like a reality show. We're watching the Depp trial. It was a mega pint of wine. Yes, I did say I wanted to. I remember there was a clip where I think it was Paul Bettany was like, they showed a text where he texted Paul Bettany was like, I'm going to fucking kill her. If she comes back, I'm going to kill her and eat her. And they read that text and they're like, did you say that? And Johnny was like, yeah, I did. I was crazy. I was pretty fucked up. I mean, so charming, so captivating. Look, probably got a little too fucked up and they had it out for each other, but Amber, way crazier. If you didn't pick up on that, you yourself need to check into a Denny's bathroom and take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I doing? Why am I here? And it's in the middle of the day and I'm sober. Because Amber was eating a full bowl of Cocoa Puffs because she was the cuckoo rabbit. No, the cuckoo bird. It was the Cocoa Puffs had the mascot that was a bird or a rabbit. Trix rabbit, Cocoa Puffs bird. We'll be right back. We'll keep it right here. Johnny handled himself well. He got his mojo back. I heard he's doing movies again, which is great. We need Johnny Depp. He's got a lot of acting years left, and we need him. We need all of them. The guy's giving us some of the best films. And even the misses are hits. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Didn't love it. That's just because I love the original, but still saw it. Alice in Wonderland. Depp was great. He's great. He's solid. He's Finding Neverland. So good. Pirates. All of them are great. Like Water for Chocolate. Or no, Chocolat. Is Like Water for Chocolate a movie? I think it is. My first babysitting job ever, and only job, I babysat when I was, I think, 10. I babysat a kid that was 5. Weird on the mom to allow me to do that. I think it was 11. Not any better. Almost burned the house down, burning SpaghettiOs. Kid locked himself in the room, told his mom I fucking touched him, I think, or something. Or told his mom I locked him in Told his mom something. So she came back and said something like where she went into the room and was like, "Where's Ben?" And I was like, "Oh, he just went to bed early." And I'm sitting on the couch just praying he doesn't fucking say some fucked up shit. I burnt the SpaghettiOs. Smoke alarm went off. So I think I like made him toast. He was an asshole too. And I'm like, dude, I think it was because I'm like 6 years older than him. And he was just like, "You don't know shit, bitch. Your dad left. What makes you think you can fucking be my dad?" I'm like, "I'm not trying to be your dad, dude. I'm fucking, your mom's trying to fucking get fingered at a Johnny Depp movie. We're all trying to figure it out right now, dude. I thought I could make SpaghettiOs. Turns out I can't. You fucking suck. You got all these toys. You locked yourself in the room. I'm 11. I want to play with toys. We can be homies, dude. There's a fucking Nintendo that won't work, so that's a dick tease. Your house is full of fucking dick teases." Anyway, needless to say, that was my last babysitting. My last babysitting opportunity. All right. I think that's it. How long have we been going, Sam? 41 minutes. That's a solid amount of time. All right, guys. I want you to come out and show your support for Young Rock. November 4th, NBC. Welcome to Chippendales. November 22nd, Hulu. The School of Good and Evil, For Good and Evil, Paul Feig's next big hit, Netflix, Charlize Theron, Kerry Washington, Ben Kingsley, your boy Adam Ray. Netflix, October 19th it drops. Check it out. Welcome to Flatch. I'm in Welcome to Flatch, the Fox show. I just shot some episodes. I'm playing Jamie Presley's douchey ex-husband. Hopefully I get to come back for more. What a blast. Shout out to that crew. Holmes, Sam, Jamie Presley. What a great show. Honored to be a part. That premieres September 29th. Stand-up dates, we got a handful coming up. Vegas, Seattle, doing the Snoqualmie Casino December 11th. Helium in Portland, December 22nd and 23rd. Make sure you subscribe to the pod, ALN Pod on Twitter and Instagram, Adam Ray Comedy on Instagram and Twitter, and a bunch of tour dates will be filling up for 2023. Hope you enjoyed today's solo ep. Comment below if you like these solo eps, if you want to see more. It's a fucking, we're all over the place, but I think that's what you're coming for. Fucking quick hits, sound bites. We're here, then we're there, then we're back here, then we're over there. Just like Favre's dick pics. Good night, everybody. Zoa. Thanks, Rock. Guys, Adam Ray here for the About Last Night podcast. Hope you enjoyed that episode. It was a good one. A lot of laughs, a lot of tears, a lot of stuff to think about and chew on, huh? Because that's what life's all about. Chewing on the good stuff. Nobody said that. Maybe Denzel did. Maybe Tom Hanks did. Maybe they said it together in Philadelphia. The point is, click subscribe right here on the ALN logo so you can get more episodes and stay up to date when new content drops. Highlights, animations, clips. It's all here for you, baby. I'll see you next time. Whoop, I don't know how to blink.